we're breaking it down month by month because sometimes when you make these big New Year's resolutions, it's easy to lose track of them or lose steam in the first or second month. It is the first of the month, so we are here to spend some time reflecting, celebrating, and planning. Whatever month it is for you, this is a great reflection. For me, it is the 1st of December, which means I'm going to spend a little extra time on that planning portion of the reflection. I feel like oftentimes we wait until January to start thinking about the whole year and our resolutions, and honestly I feel like that's too late. So I want to spend December really preparing myself for this next year, for some big dreams and some big goals. So if you're ready, let's get started. The first thing we're going to take a look at is the reflection. I want you to think back all the way to the beginning of the year. Look at January. I want you to go through your photos, your Google Calendar, your journals, and spend some time just living in what was it like in January of 2022. Or if it's some other month, think back 6 to 12 months ago and reflect on where were you at that time? Who were you spending time with? What activities were taking up your energy and your time? Where were you spending your money? Write a synopsis of where you were at the beginning of the year. If you want to get a little creative with this, instead of writing it in past tense, write it as a story, as first person, and you are this character. Do your best to be objective in describing the highs and the lows that you were going through for that month. When you are done writing this reflection, take some time and sit with it. Read it out loud to yourself. Share it with someone in your life. This reflection piece and thinking back often brings up different emotions of pride or sadness, depending on what it was that you were going through. So before we go on to the celebration piece, take some time to sit with this reflection. When you are ready, let's move on to celebration. I want you to go through the last 12 months, and for each month, choose one thing that you accomplished, one thing that you are proud of that you want to celebrate yourself for. Make a list of these 12 celebrations underneath your first reflection, and if you can, choose something different for each month. I have a feeling you have more than 12 things to celebrate from this last year. Once you have completed the celebration portion, I will invite you again to read them out loud to yourself or to a friend. If you're brave, do it in front of a mirror and really celebrate yourself. This is the part of reflection that I don't think we spend enough time on in just celebrating the things that we've already done. The last part that we're going to move into is the planning ahead. As I mentioned, for me, it's December, and a lot of times we use December as a time to just eat a lot of snacks and get cozy, but I want to challenge you to use this time to really plan ahead for the next year and think about what are those things that are really important to you. So for this last stage of the reflection, this planning portion, I want you to map out the next 12 months. For each month, write one thing that you want to celebrate yourself for in that month. The reason we're breaking it down month by month is because sometimes when you make these big New Year's resolutions, it's easy to lose track of them or lose steam in the first or second month. When we scatter them out throughout the year and have these different things to look forward to, it's easier to plan and execute on what you're wanting to accomplish. Once you have these 12 achievements that you're wanting to accomplish, now is the hard part of breaking it down into tactical things that you can do every day or every week. This will be most effective if you take every month and that one achievement that you're wanting to accomplish and include at least 3 things that you need to do in order to achieve that goal. Let me give you an example. Let's say for December, my goal is to complete Whole30. Some of you might know this is something that I am currently working on. If my goal is to complete Whole30 by the end of December, I might write that the 3 things that I need to do every day are meal plan, grocery shop for the whole week, and maybe find an accountability person to check in with every day. These 3 things are items that you can actually check a box and say, yes, I did it, for every month. And if you accomplish these things every day and every week, you're going to be more likely to achieve that monthly goal. If you are like me and you enjoy using templates and worksheets, there is a link in the description for the one that I created for myself that I'm using for my reflection. Feel free to use it or make a version of it yourself in your notebook or planner. Whatever is going to help ensure that you have these goals clear in mind for yourself. Putting a notebook is one thing, putting it up on your wall, sharing it with friends, putting it on your calendar. Let's get excited about this next year, because I don't know about you, but this is the first time that I'm really thinking about 2023. Even saying the words feels a little weird in my mouth. But if we take this time to plan ahead and have these things to look forward to celebrate, then I have a feeling this is going to be a wonderful year. I hope this reflection is helpful to you. It's been helpful to me to set up my year. These are the kind of reflections that I do for myself, so I hope that someone out there also finds it helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, if there's anything that really helped you, and giving this a thumbs up also helps it get in front of more people who could benefit from this kind of a reflection. As I always say, I am in my own process of learning how to love this messy middle, learning to love the process, but also celebrate and love the person that I'm growing into. So I hope that this encourages you to do the same. Thank you for showing up today for yourself, and I'm excited to continue this journey together. Happy first of the month. Good luck with your reflection, your celebration, and your planning ahead.